Good morning. After being a bum for a week, I'm back at classy Planet Fitness. 5:30 a.m. Yay. Good morning. Time to go in and break a sweat. See you in a little bit. And we're off. Monday morning. 8:05. Took the wife to work. Got a few offers on the way up here. Nothing worth taking. I did do one offer. I didn't record it, but as I was on my way home from the gym, I got a Starbucks order, like $8.50 for 6 miles. So just went ahead and did that real quick. So I'm at like $8.48 or something like that, or whatever it was actually whatever the actual pay was at the moment. So now we wait. Dad texted me. Maybe we'll get a busy day from Chick-fil-A or something. I haven't picked up from there much lately. I realized my Saturday was so slow. I had a slow Saturday. I'm getting a GrubHub order. One moment. Anyway, Saturday, part of the reason why it was so slow, Friday night we had into Saturday morning we had a bunch of storms roll through. And Panera, Chipotle, I might have mentioned this in another video, I don't remember. And a few other stores up in this area didn't have power, and they never opened. So that's part of the reason why it was so slow, I'm guessing. Half the restaurants were closed. But, yeah, Saturday I made like $140, and I was out basically from like 11 a.m. all the way to like 7 or 8 p.m. For the most part. I went home a couple times for a few minutes, but yeah, it was pretty dreadful for a Saturday. Yesterday made up for it, though. I went out about 7:15. Finished about 1:45 and made $201. So yesterday was balling. I should have stayed out all day, but I had some ribs in the fridge that I had thawed out. Been sitting in the fridge for a couple days. I wanted to get those going before they went bad. It turned out okay. I didn't get to cook them for as long as I wanted to because it was getting late. It was already like 7:30. I put them on at like 4, so they're on there for about 3.5 hours. Not quite as tender as I would like them to be, but they were pretty tender still. My wife makes this rub. It's really good. All kinds of spices she throws together, and I don't know. It slaps. So we will sit here and we will wait, and I will let you know when I get something. So I went ahead and accepted one. Not great, but it's a Monday, so you kind of just take whatever you can get. I kind of take whatever I can get on a Monday that's $1.25 per mile or better. This is $6.25 for 4.2 miles. McDonald's right over here, heading straight up this road down this way. Uh-oh, might have to cancel that. Yep, canceling that one. I just had an Ubereats come through. This is why you multi-app. $9.62 for 5.2 miles. Mary's Market. So I'll go ahead and my cancellation rate's in good shape on DoorDash, so I'll go ahead and drop that one. And we will head to Mary's Market. Hello again. Sorry I left y'all hanging. The wife and I were discussing a trip. We're planning on going to the Dominican Republic here in a couple months, which some of you may know if you watch the vlogs daily. I spoke about it a while ago. I think we're pushing that back just because the dates we're trying to go we're not as flexible this year as we were last year. Last year we were able to pick whatever date we wanted, and we were able to get like super cheap dates. But this year we have like a 2-week window where my wife can actually go, and the prices are just way more than we're used to paying. We just can't get ourselves to bite the bullet, so we're going to New Orleans instead. Just kind of on a whim. Wife sent me a screenshot of flights to New Orleans here a month from now, actually. And round trip $316 for both of us, so $158 each round trip, non-stop flights to New Orleans on a weekend. So that's about as cheap as they get. flying out of Chicago. So we're going to go spend the weekend in New Orleans here in about a month. Looking forward to that. If you've never been to New Orleans, it's the most dirty, nasty, stinky, amazing city you will ever visit. It's dirty, it's grimy, but it's beautiful all at the same time. It's a pretty amazing city. The food's spectacular. The vibes are excellent. The partying is top tier if you're into that kind of thing. Even if you're not, it's still worth going. There's so much to do down there. But I've been like 25 times. Literally 25 times. So, excited for that. We've been kind of planning that out all morning, so I haven't really made any videos. I have done some orders, though. I started off with that Mary's Market, like $9.50 for 5.2 miles. And then I did a Starbucks, like $7.38 for 3 miles. I just missed my road. I just missed my road. I'll check back into it in a second. I missed my turn. All right, sorry about that. Got cut off. I had to, well, I didn't get cut off. I had to cut you off to make sure I was going the right way, which I was not. So yeah, I was busy planning this trip a little bit, or getting it figured out. I had an $8.60 for 6 mile order. Oh man, I heard a bunch of. What happened here? Okay, that was weird. I pulled into this driveway. It was like a dirt driveway. Kind of had like some, like, not mud holes, but like it was kind of some holes in it. It was dirty. It was dirt. I must have had dirt stuck to the tire or whatever. So when I backed out and started driving down the road, I could hear a bunch of like do on the side of my car. I thought I had a flat tire or something, but it was just I think I had mud and rocks on my tires. So it was just kicking up into the body of my car, making noise. Anyway, sorry. Started off early this morning after the gym, $8.60 for 6 miles for Starbucks. Then I got a Mary's Market, $9.50 for like 5.2 miles. Then I got a Subway, $7 for 3 miles. And then I got a McDonald's, which was like another $7 for 3 miles, I think. Yeah, I lost track. I did that one, and then what else did I do? And then I had one that came back towards my house. Tropical smoothie, $7 for 5 miles. That came back to my house. And that might have been it. Oh, and I had McDonald's, $6.50 for 4.2 miles. So if you kept up with all that, it put me at like $45, I think. This that I just dropped off was a Dunkin' Donuts coming out like halfway to Belvedere. $13 for 7 miles. So we're at around $58. And it is 11:18, so lunch rush is underway. We're right on our normal pace. I actually went home for like 30 or 40 minutes because my wife thought she left her work badge at home. So I went home and looked for the work badge just to find out that she did not leave it at home. She had it with her. So all for naught. But so here we go. Bright sunny day. 38 degrees. It's starting to warm up. It was 21 this morning. It was cold this morning. Supposed to get up into the 50s, so it should be decent. Should get rid of the leftover snow that we still got here from yesterday's weird snowstorm that kind of came out of nowhere. So get rid of that ugliness. So we're driving back into town now, and we will speak again when I get another order. $10 and like 30 some cents for 3.5 miles. Mary's Market. Oh, right in my face. So, I'm sorry, my wife's texting me. I'm trying to make a video at the same time. Yeah, going to this place that I've delivered to before, so it should be nice and easy. After further calculations between DoorDash and GrubHub, Ubereats, I am at $71. This is why you multi-app. $51 on Ubereats, $20 on DoorDash. Nothing on GrubHub. I got a few offers on GrubHub. Not any good ones, though. And it's only 11:40 in the morning. So, not too bad for a Monday morning. Not at all. So, we'll keep this grind going. Multi-app. If you can get on these apps, if you're signed on to these apps, there's no reason not to run all of them at the same time. If you run all of them at the same time, there's no need for Platinum Dasher. There's no need for worrying about your acceptance rate. I mean, you don't need to worry about that anyway. That's all just a farce to manipulate you into taking every order. Ooh, a Hachi Sushi order. Sorry about that. I got a Hachi Sushi order, $14.28 for 8 miles. So about like $1.75 per mile, so we'll take that one. Don't know where it's going though, because I was in a video when I was accepting it, so just kind of winging it here. But you can multi-app. You need to be multi-apping, I'm telling you. That's why I have the success that I have. Those of you that already do multi-app, you know what I'm talking about, because, you know, if I was on DoorDash all day today, I'd probably only be at like $40 or $50 so far if I was just taking DoorDash orders. Maybe not even that, because they haven't been good. So stop thinking you're going to get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble. As long as you're not taking orders from multiple apps and then driving all over the place, driving people's food around in the wrong direction and all that nonsense. Just do it right, and you'll be just fine. I've been doing it for 3 years. So multi-app. Quick little update. I took that sushi order, and after I picked it up, I got an add-on for $10 and change for Noodles and Company for an additional like 4 miles. So it ended up, they're both Uber orders, so it ended up being like $25 pending a potential hidden tip for 12 miles. But it brought me way the hell up here, damn near to Wisconsin. Not a big deal, because a few miles back down, I find that I come into another little hot spot that I come to every now and then. So I may get something. Man, allergies. I think it's allergies are killing me, man. I've been sneezing my ass off. This up and down fluctuation of the weather has just been, runny nose, sniffles, blowing my nose. I mean, it's not a cold because I feel fine. No cough or nothing like that. Let's chalk it up to allergies, I guess. But heading back into this zone, hopefully I can get something here. I might hang out Walmart order. There's actually a Walmart up here. It's a nicer area up here, and this Walmart actually gets really good delivery orders, but I never do them. Yeah, I tried to do one Walmart order on Uber once, and I pulled up into one of the spots at Walmart. I checked in. I sat there for like 20 minutes, and they never brought it out. Ever since then, I've just been like, the hell with it, and just stick to food delivery. I might be missing out. I don't know. Let me know what your experience is doing Walmart orders on Uber, because I'm afraid to even try it, because I just don't want to waste my time. But yeah, like I said, up here, especially like during Christmas time, when I was up further this way, I was getting like $50 and $60 triple offers to do. It seems like it'd be a pain in the ass doing 3 Walmart deliveries in a row, like all at the same time. I feel like it'd be easy to mix up. You'd have to have a lot of room in your car. But let me know what it's like, the Walmart order experience, because I've never actually tried it other than that one time. Maybe you all have better luck than me. I don't know, but I'll let you know when I get something good. Back again with an update. 112. I was up in my other zone that I like to hang out at every now and then that I mentioned. I actually got a Chipotle order up there pulling me down towards my normal zone. So it wasn't really good or anything, but it was decent enough. It was $7 for 5.2 miles, and it brought me straight south towards where I would wanted to end up anyway. So that should have put me at $102, I think, maybe. But I have better news on top of that. My first tip came through for that Hachi Sushi and the add-on for the Noodles and Company. The first order ended up paying 21 something. So it was 14 up front. After a hidden tip, it was like $21. And the other tip is still incoming. So as of right now, I'm well over $100. At least 110, maybe more. And also after that Chipotle, I completed driving back towards my zone. I got a Portillo's, which I just dropped off, $8.58 for 5 miles. So that's, I'm at least $120 probably. I'll have to go back and look again and recalculate. But for a Monday, it's damn good. I'm actually close to the house now. So what I am going to do is, I'm not going to drive all the way back up to the restaurants up here on State Street, since my house is just right here. My daughter gets out of school in 45 minutes. So I'm not going to bother. I'm going to call it a success for the lunch rush. Take a little break, pick her up from school. Then at 2:30, I have to pick my wife up from physical therapy and give her a ride to work, which isn't a big deal. Her physical therapy is like 3 or 4 blocks away from work. It's within walking distance. And she walked it last time, but she's getting physical therapy on her knee, so it was a bit of a struggle. And it doesn't make sense for her to walk it if her knee's bothering her, so I'm going to go down there and pick her up and drop her off at work. And then head back out. By then it'll be close to 3 o'clock. So I'll take an hour and a half or so hiatus here, maybe 2 hours at the most. And come back out for dinner. Now I have to grind harder since we got that trip for New Orleans coming up. Also subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, so I can get monetized, so I can make some money off of this stuff. And maybe buy a better camera so I can make better videos and teach myself how to edit. Once I'm actually monetized, it'll motivate me to do all that stuff. So, yeah, do that while you're watching this. Beautiful Monday. It's a little chilly, but it's pretty out. We're going to be out for dinner, and hopefully we can make some money. We'll see you soon. Back in action. It's 3:23. I just left the house, headed back out to my spot, and just a few blocks from my house, I got the Chick-fil-A offer, $7.75 for 7.5 miles, 7.5 miles. Now you might be thinking, bro, that's a trash order. It is. But I'm like 4 miles from Chick-fil-A. No, I'm not. But I was like 4 miles from Chick-fil-A. And the Applebee's I hang out at is right there anyway. So I was already going to drive 4 miles. So you factor that in, this turns into like $7 for 3 miles. So I went ahead and took it. I almost declined it, but I was like, well, I'm driving all the way the hell over there anyway. So just accept it. And then, at least it'll keep me busy. It's profitable. Not that profitable, but profitable enough. So I got an hour and 36 minutes until I have to pick up the wife from work. I'm trying to make as much money as I can. I'm at 100 and, like I said at the end of the last clip, I am at $120. I added it all up, a little over, almost $121. And this is going to be a 127. Hopefully I can get to 150 before I pick up my wife. It's a stretch. $9.25 for 6.2 miles for Wendy's, but I've already driven like 4 miles for this Chick-fil-A order, so it's like, you know, I'll just keep it. I mean, there's no point in taking up Wendy's. It's $2 more, but it's another 6.2 miles after I've already driven 4. So it's kind of math you got to kind of do in your head to make things make sense. But it's a better order, yes, than $7.75 for 7.5 miles. It's definitely better than that. But like I said, I already drove almost all the way to the Chick-fil-A, so you got to factor that in too. So yeah, trying to make 150 by 5 o'clock. But really like 4:40 or 4:45 because I got to drive downtown to pick her up. So if I don't get an offer by like 4:35 or 4:30 even, I got to start heading down there to pick her up. Because after 4:30, unless I get something that takes me like right downtown, you know, I can't really even take anything. So I'll stop with the Yap / Chick-fil-A's right here. About to pull in right now. Ugh. Allergies are killing me. I have Claritin at home, but even like the daytime stuff makes me drowsy, so trying not to take it. I can barely keep my eyes open. My nose is itchy, running like crazy. I can't stop sneezing. But I did that Chick-fil-A order. I'm getting a lot of offers, and they're all dog shit. All of them. $1 a mile or less. I think the best one I got was like $4.50 for 1.8 miles, and we know that I'm no fool. I don't do no $4 orders. So here I am at Applebee's, hoping for something that's not terrible to come through. I think I'm getting an offer now. I'll be right back. The last Chipotle order, or Chick-fil-A that I did, went down close to the mall, so I've been getting bombarded with mall orders that are terrible. So they want us to walk into the food court, get the food, walk through the mall with the food, through the food court, come out, find a parking spot, all for less than $1 per mile. I feel bad for whoever takes those. No thank you. So just sit here and wait. It is 3:52. That $150 by 5 o'clock ain't looking so good, unless I get a real banger here shortly. I'm back out here after running all over the place for my damn family. I want pizza. I want salad. Can you go do this? Can you take me here? Oh my gosh. Just because I have the freedom to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, people just think that I'm always available. Including my wife and kid. So yeah, but I still need to work, people. Jeez. I need this. Can you do that? Can you stop here? God, it's overwhelming at times. But anyways, enough with the bitching and moaning. I'm at like $137. I did those 2 orders after I picked my daughter up from school, and then she started asking for pizza. And then my wife needed to be picked up from physical therapy, and then she wanted salad and all this other crap. So actually, not all this other crap. That was all the crap right there. Still, it was enough to like keep me occupied, so I couldn't work. But anyway. Just accepted a Chick-fil-A, $7.50 for 4.8 miles. Not the best. I was kind of trying to hold out for something better, but nothing better was really coming. Hey, how do you like that? Look at that sunshine. 44. So, at 5:30. So not bad. If I stay out till 7:30, I should hit 200. Close to it at least. We'll see. All right. Oh, back with you now after even more interruptions. I came back out like 5:15. Got that Chick-fil-A order that I wasn't impressed with. $7.50 for 4.8 miles. After I picked that up, of course, GrubHub wants to send me an order now. After I picked that up, I got a GrubHub $12.25 for 4.8 miles going past the house I was delivering the Chick-fil-A to. So I accepted that. It was ready. Picked that up. Ended up being a $20 double order, basically, $19.75. So, not too bad. And then, sorry about GrubHub again. Wife texted me, we don't have anything to drink at the house. So I had to stop, get stuff to drink, drop that by the house. I had to grab her debit card, had to deposit money into her account for this New Orleans trip or whatever. Just, whole deal. All kinds of things happening. Frustrating, but I'm at Portillo's now. $8 for 3.8 miles, I think it was. DoorDash for Andrew. That's the one. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, off we go. So I did that Portillo's order, $8 for 3.8 miles. Psych, hidden tip, $8.50 for 3.8 miles. Woo, they fucking tricked me there. All right, thanks for the 50 cents. I'm glad it was such a big secret. I don't understand why they do their hidden tips like that. I mean, sometimes I'll get a hidden tip, it'll be like a $30 tip. I mean, not often, but occasionally. It'll show like $6 for 2 miles, it'll be like a $30 tip on it. But most of the time, it's like $8.25 for 5 miles. Just kidding, it's $8.50. Whatever. Still happy with it. I'm not going to complain about extra money, although 50 cents is like nothing anymore these days, unfortunately. Nonetheless, I'm at approximately $164. It's $6.41. I just picked up an order, or accepted an order. I didn't really want to take it, but I need gas. And this is taking me right by the cheap gas station. So that makes it worth it. Instead of having to pay $3.29 a gallon or $3.49 a gallon like at half these gas stations. This place is like $2.89 a gallon. So a difference. Those gas, I mean, if you can save, doing this for a living, if you can save like 10 cents a gallon, it's not much for like a full tank. You might save $1 or $2 for a full tank. But over time, over the course of a year, I mean, you're saving 50 to 100 bucks. So if you can get the cheap gas, get the cheap gas. Don't go out of your way to get cheap gas, because then you're just wasting gas. But you know what I mean. So on the way there, gonna stop and get some gas. What did I say, $9.25 for 6 miles at Chipotle. It'll be ready when I get there. That's the one good thing about Chipotle's around here. It's always ready, almost always. This put me at 173. Maybe 174 if you add up all the change. Finish this by 7 o'clock. And I'll be about $26, $27 short of 200 bucks. So as long as I stay out till 8 o'clock, I should be able to hit that. See you soon. I don't know what the deal is in my area. What's it like in your market? We got these car washes with the free vacuums fucking everywhere all of a sudden. Everywhere. We've got like 12 of them. Like 11 more than we need. And probably 8 of them have popped up just in the last 2 years. It's crazy. I don't know where the need for all these car washes came from. I guess there's good business model, I guess. I don't know if they're cashing them out. They're cashing out with them. Apparently, otherwise they wouldn't be building so many. But just out of nowhere, the last few years, they've just been popping up everywhere. Is it like that in your market, these pop-up car washes? Well, they're not pop-up, but these extreme car washes that pay like a monthly fee, and they got the free vacuum. I'm not complaining about the free vacuums. Hell yeah to that, but I don't know. It seems excessive. I got gas off to Chipotle. Oh, cool. This is fun. Oh, this is going to go well. All right, well, did the Chipotle, $9.25 for 6 miles. Drove back to my hotspot. And as I was approaching the zone, I got a crumble cookies, $8 for 4.4 miles. So, it's been a pretty good night. Other than that $12 for 4 mile order I got on GrubHub, I haven't gotten anything crazy good, but still decent. I'm at 181, I think. I think I'm just gonna head home. I could stay out to get to 200 bucks, but what's $19? It's already 20 after 7. Got to get up early for the Cubs game at 5, so I'm probably gonna call it a pretty early night. So be in bed by before 10, hopefully, maybe even earlier. Oh, how about the vibrating? I don't know why I was doing that. This time of night's weird with my camera. It doesn't like to. It's just my phone, so it doesn't like to focus clearly. But yeah, go home and hang out with the wife and kid for a couple hours, I guess. Jeez. Even though I'll get home and they'll want nothing to do with me. That's usually the case. Life of being a dad and a husband. They want you home, they want you home, they want you home, and then once you get home, they're just like, what are you doing here? Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. You're so annoying. I love it. But probably end the video here, so if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you don't like my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment anyway. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't know why I flipped you off. Feel free to flip me off back in the comments. Give me the good old middle finger emoji. See you tomorrow.